Hello and welcome back to ManVFilm. It's time for more announcements. We've got them from Arrow this time around, some interesting ones here. Of course, we've already heard about the big one, so why don't we jump into that and have a little look. So I'm talking, of course, about the Bruce Lee. I'm not going to go through all this again because I feel like I already have. You can go on and check it out yourself. It's an artwork review. The artwork looks pretty spectacular here. I think it looks fantastic. And that's the sort of limited edition one on the Arrow website. We have the sort of standard version here. This is nice. I love the yellow edition. It's really cool, just from an aesthetic point of view. Oh, fantastic. So yeah, that is out on the 17th of July. You get the 4K, you get the 4K limited edition, or you get the Blu-ray set. It's available to order most places now. Let's jump on to the sort of newer stuff. We have Fighting Back, a limited edition. This is a US and Canada only release. Let's have a look at the product details. Nope, not that one. So the streets of Philadelphia are unsafe, but John D'Angelo has a solution. Thieves, pimps, and pushers beware. He's declaring a personal war on crime. From the director of Alligator and the producer of Death Wish comes Fighting Back, which really does just sound like Death Wish. So we have a high definition Blu-ray presentation, lossless mono audio, English subtitles for the deaf and hard of hearing, Enough is Enough, a new interview with director Louis Teague, could be interesting, Danicam, a new interview with camera operator Danielle Nanozzi, trailer, TV spot, image gallery, fold-out poster, reversible sleeve, and illustrated collector's booklet. Now, I love these kind of vigilante type of movies. Definitely be interested in checking that one out at some point, especially as it stars Tom Skerritt. Let's jump on to the next one, which is the Hugo Blu-ray Limited Edition and the Hugo 4K Limited Edition. These are US and UK only releases as well. Academy Award-winning filmmaker Martin Scorsese directs this audacious adaptation of Brian Selznick's award-winning novel. A magical, mysterious adventure, and an exhilarating ode to cinema itself. I really like Hugo. It's one I hope gets a UK release at some point. So we'll get the 4K UHD and debut of the 2D version of the film. Includes the HD Blu-ray presentation in 2D and 3D, double fold-out poster, illustrated collector's booklet, reversible sleeve. So discs 1 and 2 features and extras. Let's see, we've got the 7.1 and 2.0 audio, English subtitles for the deaf and hard of hearing, audio commentary by filmmaker and writer John Spira, publisher of the lost autobiography of George Méliès, theatrical trailer. And disc 3 is the bonus disc, Inventing Hugo Cabret, an interview with Brian Selznick, author and illustrator of the original novel, Capturing Dreams, new interview with the DOP, Robert Richards, The Music of Dreams, interview with composer Howard Shore, Ian Christie on Hugo, a new interview with the acclaimed film historian and editor of Scorsese on Scorsese, Secret Machines, Hugo, and Film Preservation, a new visual essay by filmmaker and critic Scout Tafoya. Creating New Worlds, a new feature in which French film historian and author Julien Dupuis examines the life and legacy of Georges Méliès and his impact on cinema and special effects. Papa George Made Movies, a new featurette in which film critic and historian Pamela Hutchinson explore the days of early cinema. Méliès at the time of Hugo, a new visual essay by the filmmaker and writer John Spira, and 5 archival features on the making of the film. If this was a UK release, I would possibly consider getting this one. Looks rather tasty. And now for something that genuinely gets me excited, and that is Blood Money. Western Classics Volume 2. Now, I loved Vengeance trailers, so I am super excited for this one. So in the mid-60s, the runaway success of Leone's Dollars trilogy gave rise to an explosion of similar productions. Filmmakers by the dozen sought to capitalise on this new, unique Italian take on the Western, which was characterised by their deeply cynical outlook, morally compromised anti-heroes, and unflinching depictions of savage violence. In Roman Guerrieri's 10,000 Blood Money, best known for his portrayal of supernatural gunslinger Sartana, takes the part of another beloved Western anti-hero, Django, who's on the trail of a bandit. But what started out as a job for hire soon turns personal, with Django swearing vengeance against the unscrupulous outlaw. Then in the film's spiritual successor, Vengeance is Mine, Garco and Camoso once again lead the cast, this time as estranged half-brothers, one Confederate soldier, now riding with renegade outlaws, and the other a bounty hunter tasked with bringing him in alive. Next, in Giuliano Carmino's Find a Place to Die, Joe Collins, a disgraced former soldier who assembles a ragtag band of scoundrels. They are lured into helping a woman to rescue her prospector husband who's trapped in a gold mine cave-in, though in reality they have designs on the gold strike themselves. Finally, in Cesare Canavari's psychedelic Metallo, double and triple crosses abound as a band of outlaws, having holed up in an isolated ghost town, set about terrorising travellers, only to get more than they bargained for when Ray fights back, armed with only his weapon of choice, a bag full of boomerangs. Featuring a wealth of key Eurocult talent both behind and in front of the camera, Arrow Films is proud to present these 4 classic westerns. Brand new 2K restorations of all 4 films from the original camera negatives by Arrow, original Italian and English font and end titles, restored lossless Italian and English soundtracks, English subtitles for the Italian soundtracks, English subtitles for the deaf and hard of hearing, brand new introductions on each film, galleries for all 4 films, collector's booklet, fold-out poster, limited edition packaging. So disc 1, $10,000 Blood Money, brand new audio commentary by Lee Broughton, Tears of Django, new edit featurette with archival interviews, The Producer Who Didn't Like Western Movies, brand new interview with producer Mino Loy, and How the West Was Won, brand new interview with screenwriter Ernesto Gastaldi. Interesting. Vengeance is Mine, new commentary by Adrian G. Smith and David Flint, Cain and Abel, newly edited featurette with archival interviews with Gian Garco and screenwriter Ernesto Gastaldi, in conversation with Nora Orlandi, new edited archival interview with the film's iconic composer, movie after movie, brand new interview with producer Mino Loy. Disc 3, Find a Place to Die, commentary by author and critic Howard Hughes, Sons of Leone, newly edited archival interview with director Giuliano Carmino, traditional figure, brand new in-depth appreciation of the soundtrack and its composer. Disc 4, Matolo, brand new commentary by Troy Howarth and Nathaniel Thompson, A Milanese Story, brand new in-depth interview with filmmaker David Pellicci discussing the career of the director. Untold Icon, brand new in-depth appreciation of the soundtrack and its composer. I want this. I loved Vengeance Trails. I don't know a thing about any of these movies, so if you do, please let me know in the comment box. You can tell me a little bit more about them. This month's titles are, we have Fighting Back and Hugo, which is a US and Canada only release. We have Blood Money, which is all regions, and we have the Bruce Lee at Golden Harvest in 4K UHD. And I'm not going to lie, when I did the announcement video for that, you guys really did sway me on that and have given me a lot to think about. So the Bruce Lee set, we'll see how finances are. We'll see how the watch pile is at that time. What do you think of these announcements? What there inspires you, excites you? Let me know in the comment box below what you cannot wait to buy, or general thoughts about these releases. Loved them, hate them, fell somewhere in the middle. Let me know in the comment box below. There is more content up here. You can see more of my stuff. And in the description box below are links to the Patreon membership program, manvfilm.com. Always in which you can support me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.